All right, beautiful. Thank you for joining me for an hour-long yoga class. My name is Holly. My pronouns are she, her. We're going to do a 26 and 2 yoga class, 26 postures, 2 breathing exercises. We'll start with some sun salutes to warm up our body. If at any point in class something does not feel right for you, remember that you can modify a posture, you can do something else, or you can skip it entirely. Yoga can be challenging at times, but we're never going to a point of pain, point where we know we won't feel good in the morning. So we're going to start with 3 rounds of sun salutes. You can come towards the top of your mat with your feet close together, arms down by your side. I'm going to stand back a bit and show you in periphery. Bring your hands together at heart center, and we'll begin by saluting Surya, the god of sun. As you inhale, lift your arms up overhead, look up as if you're saluting or greeting the sun. Exhale through your nose, bend your knees, fold forward, hands to floor, relax your head. Inhale through your nose, look forward and lengthen into a halfway lift. Exhale, bend your knees, put your hands on the floor, shoulder width distance, and step back into a high plank or tabletop position. Option to go from your plank or tabletop directly into a down dog or child's pose, or take a chaturanga. Lean forward, hug your elbows in, pull yourself down to the floor. Inhale, push up into a back bend. You can do cobra with elbows bent and thighs on the floor, or up dog with arms straight and thighs off the floor. Exhale, tuck your toes under, lift your hips up for down dog. You can bend one knee, straighten the other, pedal out your legs, and then press your heels to the floor, hips to the ceiling, drop your head, look for your thighs behind you. If down dog is not speaking to you, come down onto your knees and take a child's pose instead. Sink your hips down as you reach your arms forward. Always feels really good. On your next inhale, hands to the floor, look forward, step forward, lengthen halfway. Exhale, fold, head hangs heavy. Inhale, arms of your ears, root to rise, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. 2 more, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen, connect to the breath. Exhale, hands to floor, step back into your plank or tabletop. Keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale your up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. We're going to use a Ujjayi breath here, a slow breath. So if you think about constricting your throat ever so slightly, and then take a slow inhale to your nose. And a slow exhale to your nose. Good. On your next inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Let the exhale be a little longer than the inhale. Inhale, arms with your ears, hands together, lift up, look up. Exhale, hands down. Last one, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, step back, keep exhaling, lower down. Inhale your up dog or cobra. Exhale your down dog or child's pose. Good. If you're in child's pose, sink your hips back towards your heels. If you're in down dog, press your heels down to the floor. If your heels aren't touching the floor, open up your steps so that your feet are wider than your hips. And if you have tight hamstrings, you can micro bend your knees to take weight away from the backs of the legs. Otherwise, press your thighs back, heels down, hips up. Inhale, look forward, step forward, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms with ears, root to rise, lift up, say hello to the sun. Exhale, hands down. Beautiful, that's our little warm up. We will now hop into 26 and 2 yoga. Come to the middle of your mat with your feet together, toes, heels touching nicely. Interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, and glue your knuckles underneath your chin. Rock your weight into your heels. Relax your shoulders down away from your ears. You made it to class. Concentrate. Meditate and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up. Breathe in through your nose. Lift your elbows up. Suck your stomach in. Fill up your lungs. Good. Exhale, head up. Exhale through your mouth. Slowly push your head back. Reach your arms forward. Keep exhaling. Elbows touch. Inhale, elbows out and arms up. Slowly bring your chin down. Good. Look straight ahead. Lift your elbows all the way up. Breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Slowly push your head back. Look way, way, way back for the wall behind you. Elbows touch, pointing to the wall in front of you. Inhale, head down. Breathe in through your nose. Down through your throat to the very bottom of your lungs. Exhale. So you exhale, open your mouth wide like you're fogging up a mirror on the ceiling. Elbow bones touch. Inhale, head down. Keep the weight in your heels. Contract your quadricep muscles, gluteal muscles. Suck your stomach in. Exhale, head up, weight stays in the heels, thighs contracted, core tight, arms forward, elbows touch. Inhale, head down. Every new inhale, you want to take in more air than the last breath to expand your lung capacity. Exhale, head up. The more you exhale here, the more fresh oxygen you can take in on your next breath. Push the air out. Inhale, head down. This is the last breath in the first set. Spine a little longer, elbows a little higher, lungs a little fuller. Suck your stomach in, breathe deep, full lungs. Exhale, head up. Take your time, eyes open, hips forward, legs locked, stomach in. Keep exhaling, push, squeeze, elbows touch. Change, arms down. You can roll out your shoulders and head. Good. Second set, feet together, interlock your 10 fingers, cross your thumbs, other thumb, pinky finger on top, bring your knuckles underneath your chin like glue. Squeeze your thighs and glutes, pull your abdomen in, grow taller out of the base of your spine, and begin. Inhale, chin down and arms up, breathe in through your nose, lift your elbows up, suck your stomach in, fill up your lungs. Exhale, head up, exhale through your mouth, slowly head back, slowly arms forward, keep exhaling, elbows touch. Inhale, head down, just the neck and arms are moving, lower body stays still like a statue, shoulders down, chest up. Exhale, head up, just your head drops back, no backward bending, keep shoulders over hips, hips over heels, weight in the heels. Inhale, I'll do a few with you. Breathe deep, full lungs, exhale. Elbows touch, inhale. Exhale. Inhale, deepest one so far. Exhale. Inhale, head down, last breath. Second set, deepest breath of your life when your lungs are totally full. Surprise yourself, take in one more sip of air. Exhale, head up. Take your time, let everything go through the exhale breath. Any worries, any cares, let them go. Be here now, elbows touch. Change, good, arms down. We'll continue Ardha Chandrasana with Tadasana, half moon with hands to feet pose. Feet together, inhale, arms overhead, sideways, palms together. Interlock your fingers, release your index fingers, cross your thumbs. Nice tight white knuckle grip, stretch up out of your waist and bend right and left. Every time you pass through the middle, stretch up a little taller, like you're trying to touch the ceiling. And when you can't stretch anymore, come to stop in the middle. Bring the weight into your heels, press your hips a little forward, squeeze your palms together, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears, pull your abdomen in. Inhale, breathing, stretch up out of your waist, try to touch the ceiling. Exhale, breathing, absolutely straight line, slowly bend your body to the right. Good. Without bending elbows, without bending knees, continuously push your hips to the left beyond your flexibility. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the left side of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes. Keep the weight in your heels, hips a little forward, head and arms back, touch your biceps to your ears. Push your left hip a little forward to get your two hips in line. Now bring your right shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming. Option to stay here or get a little deeper at the end. Come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. Hips forward, arms back. Bring your biceps towards your ears, squeeze your palms together. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right, breathe in and out through the nose. If at any point in class you cannot breathe, you're holding your breath, or you have to breathe through your mouth, that might be a sign that you've gone a little bit too far. There's certain postures, especially back bends, where we can't do like full deep belly breaths in and out through the nose, and that's okay, but we're never depriving the body of oxygen. Keep the weight in your heels, hips forward, arms back, right hip a little forward, left shoulder a little forward, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up, stop in the middle. For our first back bend of the day, you're going to take a deep breath. Full lungs, keep your eyes open and relax your head back as far as it goes. And from here, you're going to do little sips of air through the nose off of that big pocket of air in your lungs. Keep your eyes open, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and immediately bring your arms back with your ears, try to touch the wall behind you. So whole spine back bending from coccyx to the neck, lower back, middle back, upper back, bend your total spine backward bending, keep the weight in your heels, lock your legs, inhale, breathing, push, stomach, thighs, hips, everything forward. Now bring your arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Inhale to come up, big stretch up. Exhale, fold, hands to floor, relax your head, go for a walk, move your hips, shake your head. This is a U-turn from back bending to forward folding. At the beginning of class, your spine might not be quite warmed up yet. Move your hips to get your lower back nice, relaxed, comfortable, easy, flexible. Tadasana, hands to feet pose. Bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your calves, your Achilles, or your heels from underneath. Step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. You're trying to create a tremendous stretching feeling on the back of your body, all over, inside out, bones to skin, fingers to toes with this smiling, happy face. It's kind of poetic. Keep pulling, keep stretching, keep breathing. Roll forward a little bit more. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, stretch your spine down. Change, come on up, arms with the ears, knees can bend as you lift up. Float your arms down and you stand a little taller. Second set, feet together, arms up, palms together. Switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, hips forward, arms back. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, slowly bend to the right, press your hips to the left, continue to breathe through the nose. Use your right hand to pull your left hand to the top right corner of the room. Push your left heel into the floor, push your right heel into the floor. Get a little deeper at the end, come down, push, arms with ears, come down, push, weight in the heels, come down, push. Change, stop in the middle. Press the hips forward, engage the lower abdominal wall, stretch up out of your waistband spine, and slowly bend to the left, press your hips to the right. So you'll hear the cue, push your hips forward and lean your upper body back, but it is possible to overdo that, right? You want to flatten out the lower back, like you could lean your whole body against a wall behind you. So you're not back bending in any way. You're just also not like leaning forward, right? That's what we mean, hips forward, arms back. Move your right hip a little forward, 2 hips in line. Left shoulder forward, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, come down, push, push, push. Change, inhale to come up. Second heart opener, take a deep breath, full lungs, keep your eyes open, relax your head back, squeeze your butt, lift your chest, and take your arms back with your ears. Good. Full spine backward bending, whole front of the body stretching. Keep the weight in your heels, push stomach, thighs, hips forward, push your hands away from your face, lift your chest up a little bit more. Good, arms back, look back, fall back, way back, go back, more back, change. Awesome, good for you. Inhale to come up, stretch, exhale, fold. Hands to floor, drop your head, go for another walk, move your hips, shake your head. Notice what's a little bit more loose in the second set, it's still a little tight and tender. Second set, Tadasana, hands to feet pose, bend your knees halfway. You can grab the backs of your legs or your heels from underneath, step on all 10 fingers. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes and lift your hips up. Stretch your upper body down from the lower spine to the floor. Pulling is the object of stretching. Wrap your elbows back behind you, roll forward a little bit more, push your big toes down, lift your hips up, push your knees back, try to lock your knees, lock your knees, lock your knees. Change, come on up, hands together, knees can bend as you lift, good stuff. Float your arms down and let that one go. Awkward Ukutasana, step your right foot to the right about 6 inches, hip width distance, not too big of a step, insides of your feet, perfectly parallel like 11s. Bring your arms up parallel to the floor, tricep muscles tight, all 5 fingers together, thumbs with your index fingers. Reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down into a chair. Very nice, feet flat position, spine straight to begin with. 100% of your body weight in your heels, sit down, halfway only, hips into a chair, suck your stomach in, lift your upper body off of your lower body, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, fall back, way back, change. Come on up, keep your arms there. Press your hips forward, spread your toes wide, come up maximum on your tippy toes like a ballerina, stretch up at the top, bend your knees, sit down and lean back. Notice if your knees want to come in or out. Keep 6 inches between toes, heels, knees, and hands. Lift your heels a little higher, knees a little higher, sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change, last part, come on up, very nice, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together, let your heels come a little off the floor, and slowly sit down. Take your time, listen to your body, stop whenever you want, or sit all the way down. Squeeze your knees together and forward, thighs parallel to the floor, arms parallel to the thighs, spine perfectly straight from the side, looks like you're holding a box. Change, slowly come up, squeeze the inner thighs as you lift, good. Heels down, right foot back, arms and shoulders down. Second set, step your right foot to the right, same footprint, hip width distance, insides of your feet parallel, arms up, parallel to the floor, reach your arms forward, pull your abdomen in, bend your knees, sit back and down. Your posture can look like this. It can also look like this, right? One day thighs parallel to the floor. Move your hips back, reach your arms forward, lift your chin and chest up, lift your chin up, chest up, lean back, change, press yourself up, push your hips forward, lift your heels, concentrate and meditate, stretch up, sit down, breathe, keep the fingertips active. Your posture can look like this. It can also look like this. Sit down into a chair, but don't sit below chair level. Change. Last part, come on up, still breathing. Squeeze your knees together. Let your heels come a little off the floor. Slowly sit down. And you can stop whenever you want or sit all the way down. Keep your hips slightly off the heels, drop the shoulders, lengthen through the spine. And change. Slowly come up. Good. Heels down, right foot back, arms down. Take a breath. Eagle pose, Garudasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swing right arm under left arm, right under left, palms together, thumbs towards your face. You can also interlace fingers, grab a thumb, or grab your shoulders. Pull your elbows down, bend your knees, sit back and down, lean back, and bring your right leg over your left leg. Cross your legs, twist like ropes. One day, wrap your right foot behind your left calf muscle. So your posture might look like this, or it might look like this. Right? If your foot is coming out, sit down more. If you're losing your balance, arch your upper body back, bring your knees to the right, upper body to the left, twist like ropes, sit back and down, upper body back at the end. Good, change, feet together, arms up. Let's do the left side. Swing your left arm under your right arm, left under right, palms together, thumbs towards your nose. Pull your elbows down, sit back and down, stay down there, lean back, and bring your left leg over your right leg. Cross, twist, squeeze, breathe. In and out through the nose. Bring your knees a little to the left and upper body to the right, elbows over knees. Move the weight back into your heel, sink your hips back and down, pull your elbows down, upper body back at the end. Good, change feet together, arms up, right into second set. Swing right arm, under left arm, pull your elbows down, stomach in, sit back, lift your chest and bring right leg over left leg. Maybe crossing the foot. Move your left hip a little forward, right shoulder a little forward, wrists, elbows, knees, and ankles all in line. Sit a little lower, breathe a little slower, upper body back at the end. Good, change feet together, arms up. Last one, here we go. Left arm under right arm, pull elbows down, sit down, lean back, and bring left leg over right leg. This posture might feel different from the last time you practiced it. This side might feel different from the right side. And second set probably feels a little bit different from first set, right? Throughout our yoga practice, posture to posture, set to set, day to day, we're invited to really just observe what's happening in this unique moment in time and space, in this breath. Inhale, exhale, being here now, sit down, lean back, and change. Feet together, arms up, arms down. Party time, you can grab a sip of water if you want. Cheers, friends. Lovely to be here with all of you. Awesome. I have to tell you as an aside, I got new shoes and I thought they were so cute and I wore them yesterday and I slipped and I fell and I'm okay, but I have a big bruise on my butt right now and every posture I'm doing, I'm like, this feels different. So if you also are dealing with a recent illness or injury or seasonal allergies or seasonal transitions or whatever that is, remember, be gentle with yourself, be compassionate with yourself. And if something does not feel right for your body, you are always welcome to modify your posture, skip it, or do something else. You are your greatest teacher. Standing head to knee, Dandayamana, Janisharasana. Shift your weight to your left leg, lock your left leg, lift your right leg up, flex your toes back. Option to stay here or round down and pick up your right foot. All 10 fingers interlocked, webbing to webbing grip. From start to finish, standing legs should be solid. Concrete, one piece lamppost unbroken, you have no knee. Option to stay here in the setup. If you have a grip on your foot, inhale, slowly, gently lift your right leg up. Stretch it forward until your right leg is exactly parallel to the floor, no higher, no lower, standing leg lock. Take a breath. Kick your heel forward, flex all 5 toes back towards your face from the ankle. If both legs lock, then bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Lock your knee, lock your knee. Lock your knee, change, arms straight, bend your right leg, right foot down. Shift your weight to your right leg, evenly distribute your body weight on your right foot. Lift your left leg up, flex your toes back, option to stay here or round forward, and eventually pick up your foot. You're also welcome to start with your knee higher into your chest so that you don't round the spine as much. You can stay here in the setup. If you have a grip on your foot, go for it. Inhale, lift your left leg up, keep your arms straight. Press your heel forward, flex your toes back, breathe through your nose. If your standing leg is bending, think about lifting your hips so your knee is over your ankle. If both legs lock, arms lock, lift your chest, and then bend elbows down. Touch elbows to calf muscles, bring the chest down more. One day elbows go below the calf muscles. Move your heel forward, toes back, breathe through your nose. And change, slowly reverse out. Good, you can put your hands on your back, do a little back bend, or a knee bend. Second set, shift your weight to your left leg, squeeze left thigh tight. Lift your right leg up, toes back, round down and pick up your foot. Concentrate, meditate. Don't forget to have fun. Inhale, lift your right leg up. If both legs lock, bend elbows down. If elbows go below calf muscles, tuck your chin to your chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Hold and breathe. When you're ready, slowly reverse out. Take your time. Good, nice, good stuff. Shift your weight to your right leg, go team. Lock your right leg, lift your left leg up, toes back, round down, pick up your foot. All 10 fingers interlocked. Can you keep your big toe on the floor the whole time? Inhale, keep your arms straight, lift your left leg up. If both legs lock, then bend elbows down. The elbows go below calf muscles, slowly tuck chin to chest. Put your forehead on your knee. Lock your knee, lock your knee, lock your knee. Slowly bring your head up, arms straight, bend the left leg, left foot back down. Awesome. So that was a compression posture. We rounded forward. Now we do a big back bend, opening through our abdomen. Standing bow pulling pose, Dandayamana, Dhanurasana. Feet together, bring your right hand up. Elbow touches the body, palm faces the ceiling. Bring your hand out to the right. Give yourself a high five for practicing yoga today. Yes, reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of, I'm already falling out. Pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle bone, thumb with your index finger. Lift your left arm up and back, knees together. Lock your left leg, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest. Option to stay here. When you're ready, take a breath, stretch up, and slowly charge your body forward. Simultaneously, kick your right leg back and up. So again, if you're dealing with an injury or maybe just seasonal transition, take the posture slow and observe what's happening in the body. And you might notice that this posture feels a little bit different from the last time you practiced it, and that's okay. But if it doesn't feel good, one of the good news about going slow is that we can then back off, right? So sometimes the setup of a posture is a really good place to be. Keep your standing leg locked, point your right toes, and if it feels good, come down parallel to the floor, body down more, leg up more, charge your body forward, kick, 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 change, slowly kick yourself up, feet together, arms down. Bring your left hand up, out to the left. Reach back without turning or twisting your wrist. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Bring your right arm up and back, knees together. Lock your right leg, point your left toes. Lift your chin and shoulders, stretch up, and slowly kick into your hand. Simultaneously, charge your body forward. Kicking and stretching should be equal, simultaneous, 50-50. The harder you kick, you can balance forever. If you fall out, hop back in, kick even harder. Slowly bring the body down and the leg up so the foot comes over the top of your head. Kick back and up so the left shoulder disappears behind the right shoulder. Body down, leg up, kick back, kick up one more time. Change, slowly kick yourself up. Good, feet together, arms down, hold still, breathe. Second set, right hand up, out to the right, reach back, pick up the inside of your right foot at the ankle, left arm up, knees together. Lift your left kneecap, point your right toes, lift your chin and chest, stretch up, and slowly kick, stretch, breathe. Kick into your hand, stretch forward, Breathe through your nose. Slide the shoulders apart. Reach the left arm forward. Relax the right shoulder back. Kick back and kick up. Body down. Leg up. Kick, kick, kick. Change. Kick yourself out of the posture. So you're pushing your foot into your hand as you come up. Good. Feet together, arms down. Last one. Left hand up. Out to the left. Reach back. Pick up the inside of your left foot at the ankle. Right arm up. Knees together. Lock your right leg. Point your left toes. Lift your chin and chest. Stretch up. And slowly kick. Stretch. Breathe. Standing bow pulling pose. A bow like an archery. Iyengar says body is the bow. Posture is the arrow, but the target is the soul, right? It's about getting to know yourself better, bringing the body and the mind into union through the breath, in and out through the nose. Breathe slow, breathe steady, even as the heart rate picks up. Body down, leg up, kick, kick, kick. Change, slowly press yourself up. Good for you. Feet together, arms down. Come to the back of your mat, Tula Dandasana balancing stick. Feet together. Inhale. Arms up, palms together. Interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs. Lean back and stretch up. Step your right foot forward, a big step. Touch your biceps to your ears. Shift your weight to your right foot, stretch. And when you're ready, come down. Eventually, arms, body, head, legs, everything parallel to the floor from the side. Body makes a T like tongue, not a broken umbrella. Body down, leg up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up, step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. So your posture might look like this, or you might come down all the way parallel. Either way, keep your back flat, arms with ears. Lock your arms, lock your legs, point your right toes, look forward, lift your right leg. Good, change, slowly right foot down. Good for you, left foot back, float your arms down, hold still, breathe. Do it again, arms up, palms together, switch the grip, interlock fingers, release index fingers, cross thumbs, lean back, stretch up, step your right foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt, hurry up or take your time. The choice is yours, but don't be late. Drop your left hip down, bring your chest down, chin forward, leg up, leg up, leg up. Change, slowly left foot down, right foot back, lean back, stretch up. Step your left foot forward, lock both legs, stretch and tilt. Charge your body forward, try to touch the wall in front of you. Shoulder blade, scapula stretching away from the body. Body down, leg up, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, slowly right foot down. Good for you. Left foot back, arms down. Enough of that. You can come to the top of your mat and face the long side of your mat. I will face you, standing separate leg stretching. Dandayamana Vikaptapada Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice big step, arms down parallel to the floor, toes in, heels out, lock your legs, lift your chest and swan dive forward. So you're welcome to turn your toes in here. If you have active sciatica, keep the toes pointing forward. Lots of options. You can have your hands on the floor in front of you. You can grab the outsides of your feet. You can even grab your heels from behind. Pull on your heels, roll your weight into your toes, lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees, roll forward a little bit more. Hips up a little bit more, lift the kneecaps, contract the quads, pull, stretch, breathe, touch your head to the floor in between your feet. Good, change, slowly come up. We're gonna transition to triangle, Trikonasana. Press your hips forward, lean your upper body back, turn your right foot out. You can always take a bigger step here. Bend your right knee and lunge. Sit down low, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Tilt your upper body to a 45-degree angle so that from your ankle to the crown of your head is one long diagonal line. Look up, stretch up, reach your left arm up, stretch your right arm down, use your right side body to stay lifted. Push your left hip forward and down, push your right knee back with the help of your elbow. Now turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture. Lock your left leg, keep your left foot flat on the floor. Change, rotate your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, make sure your heels are in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. One day left thigh parallel to the floor. Sit down, lean back and move your arms. So your posture might look like this. It might also look like this, but you're never touching the floor, right? Look up towards the ceiling, be more interested in touching the ceiling than the floor. Reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, sink your right hip down, push your left knee back, roll the right rib cage back, open your chest like a flower petal blooming, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your left leg, left toes in. A little bit of a smaller step. Arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs. Standing separate leg, head to knee pose. Shift your weight to your heels. Pick up your toes, pivot on your heels to one side of the room or the back of your mat. Turn your back toes in, squeeze your left butt cheek, push your left hip forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Big stretch up. Tuck your chin to your chest. Slow exhale, go down. Round your spine, chin to chest. Stomach in, touch your forehead and knee together. Look at your back left leg. Keep it locked. Keep your left heel on the floor. You're welcome to bend your right front leg to bring your knee and head closer together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Push your forehead into your knee. Lock both legs, hands together. Change, slowly uncurl. Left hip forward, full stop to the top. Shift your weight to your heels, pick up your toes, pivot to the other side of the room. Uncross your heels, turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward, roll the left rib cage back, stretch up, chin to chest, slowly go down. 2 hips in line, 2 heels in line, back toes are turned into a 45-degree angle. Tuck your chin to your chest, pull your abdomen in, and you're welcome to bend your front leg or even take a bigger step. Push the floor away from you, bring your forehead and knee close together. This is a compression posture. We are squeezing and compressing into our abdominal wall by touching our forehead to our knee. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together first. Change, slowly uncurl, right hip forward, chin to chest, full stop at the top. Pick up your toes, pivot face forward, step your right foot back, float your arms down. Good, second set stretching, showing you from the side, inhale, arms up. Exhale, step your right foot to the right, nice generous step, arms down. You can turn your toes in or keep your toes pointing forward. Lock your legs, lift your chest, go down. Now, especially if your knees are bending a lot, you can put your hands on the floor and walk your hands forward as much as you'd like to lift the hips over the ankles. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, lock your knees. If you have a grip on your feet, pull. Everybody roll forward. Lift your hips up, push your knees back, pull. Stretch, breathe, find your edge. Take a bigger step if you need to. Bring your head to the floor. Good, change, slowly come up. Press your hips forward, lean back, turn your right foot out, left toes in, take a bigger step, bend your right knee and lunge, sit down low, lean back and move your arms at the same time. Maybe elbow in front of the knee, never touch the floor. Look up, touch your chin to your shoulder, breathe through your nose. If you feel like your feet are sliding apart, imagine you're gonna squeeze your heels together. Feet stay in place, but this is the inner thigh strength we want to engage. So use the inner thigh strength, then reach the arms apart one more time, turn and twist the upper body back. Change, move your arms, straighten your right leg, right toes in, left toes out, 2 heels in line. Inhale, bend your left knee and lunge. Notice if your knee is going to the right of your ankle, you want your knee directly over your ankle. Sit down, lean back and move your arms, elbow in front of the knee. Aim your fingertips towards your big and second toe. Don't touch the floor, don't push any weight on the floor. Look up, stretch up, touch your chin to your shoulder, reach your right arm up, stretch your left arm down, pull your abdomen in. Push your right hip forward and down, push your left knee back with the help of your elbow, turn, twist upper body back like spine twisting posture, lock your right leg, keep your right foot flat on the floor. Change, move your arms, straighten your leg, left toes in, a little bit of a smaller step, head to knee, Janu Shavasana, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, pick up your toes, pivot on your heels, slow down. Turn your back toes in, push your left hip forward, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Some moving meditation, round, scoop, curl, tuck, concave, chin to chest, stomach in. Again, you can bend your front leg to touch your knee and head together. Front side compression, throat choked, eyes open, breathing normal. Stretch your fingertips forward beyond your big and second toe. Bring maximum weight to your front foot, right hip up, left hip forward, 2 hips in line. Push your forehead into your knee, lock both legs, hands together. change, go slow, arms with ears, push palms together, head up, last. Pick up your toes, pivot 180 degrees. My heels get crisscrossed in transition. If yours do too, uncross your heels. Turn your back toes in, push your right hip forward. If your hands are coming apart like mine are, press palms together, stretch up, chin to chest, go down. Can you look at your belly button all the way down? You can't see your front foot all the way down. Balance challenge, keep your hands together, stretch your fingertips forward. Bring your weight to your front foot, left hip up, right hip forward, stomach in, breathe. Push forehead into knee, lock both legs, hands together, change. Imagine you're dragging your forehead up your thigh or chest, arms with ears, head up last. Good. Pivot on your heels, right foot back, arms down. Come to the middle of your mat for tree pose to toe stand. Lock your left leg, lift your right leg up. Your posture might look like this. You can even hold on to your foot from underneath, heel to costume. Let your right knee drop into a half lotus shape. You can bring one or both hands together. This is tree pose, Tadasana. Option to stay here or flow to Padangustasana toe stand. Look towards the floor, fold forward. Hands to floor, lean forward, lift your left heel, bend your left knee, sit down on your heel. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Stretch the crown of your head up to the ceiling. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, spine straight, come a ½ inch off your heel. When you're ready, hands to floor, you can come up on 2 feet or lift your hips up to straighten your standing leg and then press your hips forward to reverse out. Good. Change, right leg down, shift your weight to your right leg, squeeze right thigh tight, lift your left leg up, heel to costume, let your left knee drop. Can bring one or both hands together. On this side, my foot falls, so I'm going to hold on to my foot the whole time. Option to stay here, flow to toe stand, look to the floor, fold, concentrate and meditate, hands to floor. Option to stay here. I'm going to stay here, but I'll keep walking you through it. Lean forward like you're going to do a handstand. Lift your right heel, bend your right knee, sit down. Walk your hands back to either sides of your hips. Roll your shoulders back and down, lengthen through your chest and spine. Left hand up to the center of your chest. Right hand, palms together, toe stand, come a ½ inch off your heel. As you're ready, hands to floor. Push your hands into the floor, lift your hips up, straighten your standing leg, and then lift from the lower ribs to reverse out. Good for you. Change, left leg down, honor yourself, give yourself high five, fist bump, turn around, Savasana, head to the front, feet to the back. We are on the floor for the rest of class. I'm going to adjust our camera angle accordingly. Great. Bring your heels together, let your toes fall open, arms down by your sides, palms face the ceiling, eyes open, mouth closed, breathing normal. Savasana is a gas station, let it fill you up. So some of you are aware I often read from a book about 26 and 2 yoga called 365 Daily Meditations for On and Off the Mat, A Year in Hot Yoga by Scott Ginsberg, and every day has a different passage. So and I never read them beforehand. So sometimes they're really great and sometimes they're kind of weird, and it's always fun to find out. Okay, this is March 20th. Great, perfect, March 20th. Encourage and empower. Equinoxes are regarded as the start of a new season, a chance to eliminate whatever is no longer serving you and make room for what will. Yesterday's developments are left behind and new buds come up in their place. Yoga works similarly. It's like spring cleaning, a chance to cleanse ourselves of feelings that we have processed but no longer need. Are you going through a change right now? Transitions are the perfect time to go deeper into your practice. Sweat out the old habits you're trying to let go of. Literally create space in your body and welcome the new to enter. This question for today is, how will you mark the new season? I love that. Pavana Ukutasana, winter moving pose. Bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, grab your right shin, nice tight white knuckle grip, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, completely avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, pull. Change, right leg down, left leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out to the left, down towards your shoulder, avoid your rib cage. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body. If your right leg is not naturally touching the floor, flex your right toes back to your face, anchor right side body down. Change, left leg down, both legs lift up, grab your elbows each other, give yourself a big hug for practicing yoga today. Good for you. Keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, squeeze and breathe. Eventually, or in the future, when the bone joint skeletal system has improved, the whole spine from coccyx to the neck will be flat on the floor. Change, arms down, eyes open. So not only is it, today like the start of a new season, a spring season, but it's also Persian New Year or Nowruz, which I really love that in that tradition. This is a new year, right? It's not just a new season, but it's a new year. And there's lots of holidays around this time of year, right? Like Holi is this week. In the Christian tradition, we're in Lent. Like there's a bunch of stuff going on right now that all, I think, acknowledges, right, that seasonal transitions are not just significant to the physical world, but significant to like our spiritual lives as well, right? Or like our emotional lives, our psychological lives. I don't know about you, but with the sun changing, with the warm weather in DC, I feel that, right? Like not just in my body, but in my spirit. And again, yoga helps us connect our mind to our body. It helps us to connect deeper with our spirit. And I love that around the world in all different transitions, there's a celebration of some sort of the change into spring, right? Letting go of the cold and the dark, and watching, literal things blossom from the ground, but watching things, I think, in our own hearts blossom as well. Second set, bend your right leg up, interlock your 10 fingers, pull your knee out to the right, down towards your shoulder, push the pads of your fingers into the backs of your hands, look down and pull, change, right leg down, left leg up, pull your knee out and down, keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, squeeze. Change, left leg down, both legs up, grab your elbows each other, maybe other elbow on top, squeeze your knees together and down, keep your head on the floor, look down the center line of your body, breathe. Change, arms down, eyes open. Next, we do a straight leg sit up. If you have any concerns about your back, skip the sit up, roll off to the side, meet us on your abdomen. Otherwise, legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Good. Everybody turn, lie on your abdomen for the spine strengthening series. Starting with Cobra Bhujangasana, good for your lower lumbar spine. Place your hands on the floor just below your shoulders, so your elbows point up to the ceiling like grasshopper wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butts, look up and lift. Stretch your upper body off the floor, use 100% spine strength. Come up halfway only, elbows stay bent. Arms stay bent, hug your arms into your sides, keep your belly button on the floor, try to lift your ribs up. Good. Don't forget about your cobra tail. Keep your feet together, toes and heels touch, lock your legs, squeeze your butt, push the tops of your feet, hips and hands flat into the floor. Look up, chin up, chest up, stretch up, breathe up. Change, slowly lower down, look to your right, left ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Second set, chin forward, place your hands on the floor just below your shoulders. So your elbows point up, zip up your legs, lock your legs, look up and lift. Press your hands flat into the floor, feet into the floor, lock your legs, contract your quadricep muscles, push the tops of your feet, hips and hands onto the floor, roll your shoulders back and down, opening through your heart space, look up, lift your chest a little bit higher. Good, change, slowly lower down. Look to your left, right ear on your mat, arms down, palms face the ceiling, toes together, heels fall open. Bring your chin forward, Locust Shalabhasana. Arms straight position, rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Option to keep your arms out to the side or bring them underneath you. So one day pinky fingers touch, but hands never overlap. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up to a 45-degree angle, half of 90. See the foot coming over the top of your head, lengthen and lift. Change, right leg down, relax right leg, lock left leg, point your left toes, and lift your left leg up. Sole of left foot faces the ceiling. Spiral inner left thigh up. Bring the pinky toe down, change, left leg down. Third part, tuck your chin and mouth down, bring your arms lips closer underneath you, spread your fingers wide, zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your back, point your toes, roll forward and lift both legs up. Come up, everybody come up. You can do it, struggle a little harder. Don't give up, push your hands back, press your shoulders down, roll forward, legs up, change, lower down, take your arms out, Look to the right, left ear on your mat, breathe. Second set, bring your chin forward, arms straight position. Rotate your arms, palms face the floor. Bring your arms underneath you. One day pinky fingers touch. Lock your right leg, point your right toes, and lift your right leg up for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift up, 4, 3, lift up, 2, 1. Change, right leg down. Relax right leg. Lock left leg, point left toes, lift your left leg up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Lift, lock your leg. 4, 3, lift up, 2, and 1. Change, left leg down. Chin in, mouth down, neck long. Bring your arms a little closer, spread your fingers wider, working on hand finger mobility. Zip up your legs, toes, heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, roll forward, and lift both legs up. In the second set, if you'd like, try opening your feet for a moment. See if you can lift up higher, and then bring the knees, feet back together. Good. Press your hands back, lock your legs, lift your legs up, change, lower down, take your arms out, look to the left, let that one go. Purna Shalabhasana, full locust. Chin forward, arms out to the side like airplane wings. Zip up your legs like a cobra's tail, toes and heels touch. Lock your legs, squeeze your butt, point your toes, look up and lift. Arms, body, head, legs, everything lifts off the floor like a jumbo jet, taking off. Just your hip bones on the floor, the rest of your body's in the air. Look up to the ceiling where your eyes go, body nose to follow. Beautiful. Keep your knees, feet together. That is so nice. Lock your legs, point your toes, push your hips down. Now lift your thighs up, chin up, chest up, arms back, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down, tuck in your wings. Look to your right, left ear on your mat, breathe. Second set, chin forward, arms out to the side, zip up your legs, toes, heels touch, lock your legs, point your toes, look up and lift. Right, so keep the arms out perpendicular to the body. If it is not accessible to keep your arms out or it doesn't feel good, sometimes I've bent my elbows and done like this. You can also always bring your hands forward or back. If you have the mobility, keep the arms apart, fingertips together, knees, feet touch, lock your legs, point your toes, thighs up, ribs up, chest up, heart up, look up, come up a little higher at the end. Good, change, lower down with control. Tuck in your wings, look to your left and breathe. All you have to do is breathe. Dhanurasana floor bow, chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with your index fingers. Point your toes, squeeze your butt, look up towards the ceiling and start to kick into your hands. Good, continuously keep kicking without stopping, without intermission. It's the kick that drives the posture. Beautiful. Roll forward once, freeze between your ribs and hips, hold still. Do little sips of air in and out through your nose. You're kicking back and you're kicking up, especially towards the end. Try to kick up towards the ceiling, get your thighs off the floor, kick your heels away from your butt, kick, 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 change, lower down. Look to your right, eyes open, mouth closed. Inhale, feel the body rise. Exhale, feel the body fall. Every breath in and of itself is a moving meditation. Bring your chin forward, bend your legs, grab your feet from the outside, 2 inches below the toes, thumbs with index fingers, point your toes, squeeze your glutes, look up and kick into your hands. Try to keep your ankles, knees, and hips relatively in line. So your legs aren't like way wider than your hips, right? Same thing, try to keep the wrists, elbows, and shoulders relatively in line. Point your toes, look up to the ceiling, keep your neck long, chest proud. Try to get your thighs off the floor, maybe one more rib off the floor. Kick, kick, kick. Change, lower down, look to your left, and let that one go. Bring your chin forward, put your hands on the floor, push up, come to the top of your mat, fixed firm, Supta Vajrasana, open your knees and feet, point your toes back. Option to stay here or start to sink your hips down. If you can sit between your heels and you're not in pain, put your hands on your feet, right elbow down, left elbow down. head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, neck, shoulders on the floor, arms overhead, grab elbows, each other and hold. It's one of the, cool things, right, when we really start to observe nature and changing seasons, right, is this idea of like death and rebirth. And there's times, in spring, like where things start to grow out of the ground. And there's times like winter where things lie fallow. And as humans, sometimes we forget that we are also part of the natural order, right? And as that passage from the book about yoga suggested, there's times to let things go, right? Or to let things wither or to die so that you can make room for new growth, right? Not just in your yoga practice, but like off of your yoga mat as well. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, good, turn around, Savasana. And I think yoga and breath work and just mindfulness in general make all of that stuff a lot more accessible and a lot more real. Because sometimes it can sound really like airy and gauzy and like kind of woo-woo to be like, let this in your life lie fallow or make room for this to grow. But when we're literally becoming embodied, when we're moving our body, moving our breath, observing the inhalation and the exhalation, right? The medical terms, which are the inhale is inspiration and the exhale is expiration. When we're inhaling inspiration and exhaling, letting go, letting expire what no longer serves us, right? It becomes a little bit more real, a little bit, I think, easier both to let go and to let grow. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. I promise I did not plan that. I've never said that before, but I'm going to put that in my back pocket. Let go and let grow. Come to the top of your mat, knees, feet together. Open your feet, sit down between your heels. You can keep your hands on the floor in front of you, beside you, or behind you the whole time. If you can sit between your heels, put your hands on your feet, right elbow down, left elbow down, head back, head to floor, tuck your chin in, back shoulders on the floor, arms over your head, grab your elbows, each other, and hold. If all of this is easy, walk your shoulders back closer to your hips to lift your chest higher like a natural human bridge. Change, put your hands on your feet, press yourself up, head up last, good, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. Great, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, Ardha Kramasana. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up and fold. Option to put your hands on the floor and walk yourself forward, otherwise forehead to floor, little fingers to floor. Your hips might have to come off of the heels to bring the head down, that's okay. Think about sinking your hips back, and one day you'll sink your hips down as well. So reach your arms forward, sink your hips back, stretch, stretch, stretch. Change, come on up, biceps with ears, good, arms down, turn around, Savasana. So every posture is modifiable, and especially in a 60-minute class, I don't always have time to call out like every single modification, but if you're ever looking for one, you're welcome to talk to me before or after class. We can always like workshop a way to get you in and out of a posture that feels good and nourishing. The sit-ups are also skippable. They're also modifiable. If you have a way that you want to rock and roll up that feels good, you're welcome to do that. You can always roll off to the side. Or legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Elbows to floor, forehead to knees, good. Turn, come to the back of your mat, half tortoise, second set, knees, feet together, hips on your heels, arms up, palms together, cross your thumbs, stretch up. Fold, go down slow with control, forehead to floor, little baby fingers to floor, reach your arms forward, sink your hips down, re-energize, reorganize, revitalize, stretch. Change, come on up, arms with ears, very nice, arms down, turn around, Savasana, breathe. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the top of your mat for Camel Ukutasana or deepest back bend. Stand on your knees, 6 inches between knees and feet, put your hands on your lower back. Press your hips forward, hips over knees. Keep your eyes open, mouth closed, look up. It starts with an inquiry. Can I look up? Can I lift my nose and chin? Can I relax my head back? Option to stay here or go back halfway, freeze in the middle. Option to stay here or right hand down, grab your right heel. Left hand down, grab your left heel. Thumbs outside, fingers inside, full palm grip on your heels. Push stomach, thighs, hips forward. Lift your chest up, relax your head back. And when you're ready, place your hands on your back. Press yourself up, head up last. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. So all of these postures are modifiable. There's degrees to every posture, but there's also no end to any posture. So I was recently talking with someone who's like, well, I'm bored in Camel because now I've like grabbed my heels. So like I'm done with that posture. And I was like, posture begins when you grab heels, right? Now we want to think about lifting from the middle spine more, lifting from the upper spine more. So sometimes we think that there's like an end goal or completion point of a posture. And I promise you there's not, which I actually really love, because if you realize that there's no end goal, then also like there's no rush to get there because there doesn't exist, right? So again, whether you're in the setup of a posture, whether you're skipping it and breathing, whether you're finding that next step in a posture, those are all good places to be as long as you are honoring what you need in that moment, as long as you are listening to yourself, right? Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up, elbows to floor, forehead to knees. You can come to the top of your mat. You're welcome to roll up your mats. There's extra padding under your knees. You can open your knees a little wider, 8 to 10 inches between knees, 6 inches between feet. Put your hands on your back, bring elbows close together, press your hips forward, lift your chin and chest. And if it feels good, head goes back, go back halfway. You can stay here or left hand down, grab your left heel, right hand down, grab your right heel, push your hips forward. And if you have a grip on your heels, now the fun part starts. Can you open your heart space even more? Like, can you really lift your chest up towards the ceiling, working into upper and middle spine flexibility as well? When you're ready, put your hands back on your lower spine and change. Press yourself up. Stretch up, sit down, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up. Great, turn, come to the middle of your mat for rabbit, Sasangasana, moving our spine in the other direction. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside. If you're confused about the grip, put your hands on your lower back, just like camel pose, slide down, just like camel pose, thumbs outside, fingers inside, just like camel pose, full palm grip on your heels. Stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, go down. So camel and rabbit are complementary postures. In camel pose, we did a back bend, and in rabbit, now we're rounding our spine. Forehead to knees, top of head to floor, pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, and lift your hips up. If there's a gap between your knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, press your hips forward, lock your arms, lift your shoulders, round your spine. Good, bring your hips back down to your heels, change, slowly uncurl, so that your head comes up last. Very nice. Turn around, Savasana, head to the front, feet to the back. Legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, turn, come to the middle of your mat. Second set, rabbit, let's hop to it. Knees, feet together, hips on your heels. Grab your heels from the outside, big stretch up, tuck your chin to your chest, slowly go down. Stomach in, forehead to knees, top of head to floor. Pull on your heels, don't lose the grip, lift your hips up. If there's a gap between knees and head, you can walk your knees up one by one, but head stays in place. Squeeze your heels together, roll forward, lift your shoulders, stomach in, round your spine like a bunny. When you're ready, bring your hips back to your heels, slowly uncurl, head up last. Good, turn around, Savasana. Legs together, arms over your head, chin to chest, sit up, bring elbows to floor and forehead to knees. Good, turn, come to the middle of your mat for one set of head to knee with stretching. One set, right leg out, left leg in, 2 legs make an L. Inhale, arms up, big stretch up. Exhale, stomach in, turn to your right, tuck your chin to your chest, put your forehead on your knee. You can bend your right leg as much as you want, touch knee and head together. Interlock your 10 fingers up to the webbing under the ball of your foot, flex your toes back. Pull your abdomen in, bend your elbows down, left elbow down, left shoulder down, roll into the left, Change, arms up, left leg out, right leg in, two legs make an L or a 90-degree angle. Big stretch up, turn to your left, chin to chest, touch your forehead to your knee. If it's easy to touch your forehead and knee together with a bent leg, start to slide your heel forward. If your leg is straight, lock your leg, bend elbows down, suck stomach in, right elbow down, right shoulder down, two shoulders in line. Change, arms up, both legs out in front of you. If you're skipping, sit up, stay here. I am. Otherwise, lie down, let your spine realign, and sit up for Paschimottanasana stretching. I'm going to show you from the side. Bend your knees, hook onto your big toes with peace sign fingers, thumbs on top, and scoot your butt back, right, left, 10 to 15 times. Knees can stay bent if it helps you keep a flat back. Rather than dropping your head, look forward, lift your chin and chest. If your legs are straight, stick your butt out even more, lock your legs, puff up your chest, and fold. Stomach to thighs, pull. Chest to knees, stretch. One day toes and head touch. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, come down. Change, stay seated, spine twist. Bend your left leg on the floor, touch your right heel to left knee corner. Right hand close behind you, left arm up and over. You're also welcome to grab your mat. You can keep your left leg straight. You can also take a spine twist on your back. Lots of options. Inhale, stretch up, stomach in. Exhale, look over, right shoulder twist. Option to keep your right hand behind you for balance or reach behind you. Catch your left thigh with your right hand for a half bind. Drop the shoulders, lift the chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, look back, twist, twist, twist. Change, unwind, swap out your legs, bend the right leg on floor, touch left heel to right knee, left hand really close behind you, right arm up and over, grab right knee with right hand. Inhale, stretch up, exhale, look back, twist. So you can keep your left hand behind you or reach behind you, grab your right thigh with left hand, drop the shoulders, lift the chest, keep your right knee down, left foot down, point your right toes. Inhale, stretch, exhale, look back, twist, and twist, and twist. Change, unwind, turn around, Savasana. The legs together, arms over your head, tuck your chin to your chest, sit up. Good, turn, come to the middle of your mat for final breathing, Kapalabhati, skull shining breathing. Sit knees, feet together, hips on your heels, hands on your thighs. Lock your arms, drop your shoulders, lift your chest, lick your lips. Swallow a couple times. Concentrate and meditate. Don't forget to have fun. All you have to do is exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up tall. Second set, harder, better, faster, stronger. Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good for you. Honor yourself. Give yourself a hug. High five. Pat on the back. Turn around. Final Savasana. Close your eyes. You can open your arms and legs as much as you'd like. And take a nice slow breath in through the nose and out through the nose. And in the natural order, right, when we're inhaling oxygen, we are quite literally inhaling oxygen from the plants. And then when we're exhaling, what we exhale is what the plants inhale. So sometimes in yoga, I talk a lot about self-realization and the work that we're doing on ourselves, but it's important to remember that in nature, including with humans, community is part of who we are and part of our human experience, right? Like literally the give and take of oxygen and carbon dioxide. But also things like just being in community with one another, things like, as you probably know, right, trees have like underground mycelium networks where trees communicate with one another and nurture one another. That is part of nature, and that is part of who we are as well, right? Both giving, being kind, nurturing others, and receiving, taking, asking for help. It is offering help, asking for help, and remembering that both of those things are part of the human experience. Just like the changing seasons, right? There's times where we're offering help for others and times where we're taking that. And both of these are important, right? It's part of our integrity as yogis, right? To bring ourselves into union, not just the union of mind and body, but the union of our spirits with all spirits. Take an inhale through your nose, body rise. Exhale through your nose, body fall, feeling that inhale and exhale, that inspiration and expiration, right? That breathing in something new and that letting go, that letting anything go that no longer serves you. Breathing in, emptying out, and all is coming. Happy Nowruz, happy spring. It's beautiful to be here with all of you. Hope to see you soon. Bye, friends.